Hello and good afternoon or good morning, whatever time it is that you are taking a moment for yourself on the mat. This today is going to be a practice, probably around 45 minutes or so, that is focused on finding stability. So we're going to be working through some warrior ones, and maybe some warrior twos and whatnot, and then different transitions that we can find stability in those areas of our body. So again, don't worry too much about whether your feet are exactly, hip to hip alignment, or if we have to step a little wider than the railroad tracks today. Just go to where you feel the most stable in your body, where you can really ground down, rooting into where you stand, and then feel the stability from the ground up as we find that lift into our poses today. So we are going to start on the back body, and we'll go through our sequence. So grabbing any props that you need for today, maybe some blocks or something along that line. We'll start on the back body. Sorry, I just restarted my computer here, so let's me just stop those silly little things from popping up here. Anyways, we'll find our way down to our back body. Maybe planting the feet in constructive rest, finding the shoulder blades onto the mat, seeing if you can press them into the ground, and what this does in the back body. Find your feet in relation to the mat, your toes, your heels. Find your low back. And then start to note all the areas of the back body that naturally curve away from the mat. Start to bring the arms out to the sides. And lift the feet away from the mat, bringing the shins parallel to the ceiling, finding a few rotations to the right. Circles with the knees, with the hips. They can be small or big, whatever you need. And on your last time around, find the knees dropping over to the right, maybe closer to the armpit, closer to the arm. Keep the gaze neutral. Inhale, legs can come back up through to center. And exhale over to the other side. Again, just bring awareness to the shoulders as they find the ground. It's okay if that one shoulder slightly lifts away from the mat. Next, inhale, bring the legs back up through to center. And then starting to draw some circles with the knees, with the hips the other way. That left as big or as little as you need. And then finding a little stillness here. Inhale. Start to draw the knees in towards the chest. A moment to find your shoulders. Exhale, press the legs away from the body. And some shaking is okay. Inhale, bring the legs in towards the belly, towards the chest. Find your shoulders as you exhale, relax and stay. Bottom of your exhale, press the legs away. Inhale, stay. Exhale, stay. Once again, bring the arms out towards the side walls. Exhale, both legs over to the right and down, coming into a nice little spinal twist here. Option for the gaze to flow over the opposite arm towards the left side. If you'd like, bring that right hand to the upper left thigh. And just let the weight of the hand be what finds the hips to stack. Find your shoulders. Find your jaw. Inhale in. And exhale. Start to unwind. Use the inhale to come back up through to neutral. And exhale over to the other side. Let the gaze flow over the opposite arm if you've got the space. Maybe bringing left hand to the upper right thigh. What's happening in your body? Can you locate the shoulders? Can you soften the jaw? Start to unwind. Use the inhale to come back up through to neutral. Exhale, extend the legs towards the ceiling. Flex the feet. Point the toes. Just kind of livening up through the lower half here. Find some rotations one way with the ankles and the other way. Bring the arms overhead, slowly extend the legs down. What's happening in your body? If you need, you can always bend the knees here and plant the feet, or continue to find the journey down. Take a moment here, walk the legs over to the right side, keep the body where it is. Inhale, extend. Option, exhale, shoulders to join. Back through to neutral. Walking the shoulders and the legs back. Reach through the arms. Exhale, walk the feet over to the left side. Stay. Next, exhale, shoulders join. Inhale to come back through to neutral. Bend the legs, plant the feet, bring the arms down along the sides of the body. Fingers wide, hands are engaged. Walk the shoulders a little deeper under your back body. Locate the big toe mound. Press into the feet, lift the hips away from the mat. Hips towards the ceiling. Press through the shoulders. Keep the gaze where it is, running up towards the ceiling along the front of your body. Exhale, lower. One more little move here. Inhale, lift the hips. Press through the shoulders. Keep the gaze where it is. Option to hover the arms here. Maybe take them all the way up overhead. Exhale, lower the hips. Keep the arms where they are. Inhale, lift the hips. Press through the feet. Exhale, bring the arms back down. Hips stay lifted. Press through the hands, the shoulders, triceps. Exhale, lower all the way back down. Last little one here. Inhale, press through the feet, lift the hips. Option, arms join overhead. Locate those big toe mounds. Exhale, hips come down, arms stay lifted. Next, inhale, press through the feet, lift the hips. Arms start to make their journey down. Inhale, press into the arms, lift the hips, locate the big toe mound. Exhale, lower the hips. Take the arms out towards the side walls, heel toe the feet a little wider. Drop the knees over to the right side. Exhale. Inhale, knees up towards the ceiling. And exhale over to the left. Just getting into some windshield wipers. Inhale, knees up towards the ceiling. Exhale over to the right one last time. Inhale, knees up towards the ceiling. Exhale over to the left. From here, guide that right leg up to meet the left as we stack the legs, rolling into fetal position on the side of the body, pressing the hand into the ground, into your mat. Take a moment here, sow some seeds of support for your practice ahead. Any intentions, whether that's just to be present, mindful in your movement, forgiving when we fall, whatever it is today. Keep it simple, keep it sweet. Press into the hand, find your way up to a seat, making your way towards the top of the mat. Plant the hands, find the knees. Hands will come under shoulders, knees will come under hips. Bring the tops of the feet down, engaging towards the mat. Press into the hands, all 10 finger points. Start to round the back body as you find the shoulders towards the ceiling, maybe dropping the chin towards the chest.
Inhale, opposite the journey here. Start by pressing the chest towards the mat, creating that opposite movement within the shoulders. Drop through the belly, the abdomen. Bring the gaze up. Exhale, opposite the journey, finding that rounding sensation. Press through the hands, through the tops of the feet. Any little adjustments you need to make along the way. Inhale, moving back into that cow shape, that bovine. Drop the belly. Remember, cows have 4 stomachs. It's a lot to move towards gravity. Exhale, round. Finding cat. Let's level out here, and again, just try to visualize the natural curves of your back body. Press into that right hand, start to hover through the right. Let's inhale, start to sweep the right arm up and open. Exhale, thread, flow with your movement. Guide it over to the opposite side, bringing that shoulder under. Option to keep the left arm where it is. Again, press into the top of the feet here. If you'd like, you can walk those fingers towards the top of the mat. Breathe in here. Exhale, allowing that top arm to come back to where it was in neutral. Root to rise, press into that left hand, sweep up and open. Your choice for how far you open today. Exhale, moving with your breath, bring that right hand back down to the mat. As it plants, inhale, sweep up and open with the left. Again, as far as you'd like to open here, move with your breath. Exhale, that arm comes over to the opposite side. Under, we thread the needle. Bringing that ear down, cheek down. Option to keep the right arm where it is or walk it forward. Remember, press in through the tops of the feet here. Check in, where's your shoulder? Breathe. And then bringing it back in through neutral. Root to rise, press through that right hand, open. And exhale, plant that hand. From here, curl the toes. Exhale, take the hips towards the back wall, finding that down dog shape, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Softness in the elbows here. Again, locate your shoulders and then locate your feet. It's okay if the heels don't reach the mat. We're not all going to look the same. Looking for community over competition. Just try to locate the shape for you and how it feels. Again, no two feelings might be equal. Let's inhale, bring the gaze towards the top of the mat. Come high onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk to the top of the mat. Bringing the feet close towards one another, if not all the way together, maybe hip distance or whatever spacing you need today. Let's inhale, find a half lift. Maybe hands by the shins or maybe your blocks. Exhale, fold. Locate your feet in relation to the mat. Are the toes soft? Are they clenching? What's going on in your feet today? Go ahead, let's lift up all 10 toes. Exhale, locate the pinky toe mound, big toe mound, heel. Start to softly bring the toes back down towards the mat. Inhale, half lift, light on the fingers, maybe fingers reach the shins. Exhale, fold. Engaging through Pada Bandha, all areas of the feet, pressing into the ground. Feeling the sensation from the ground up in towards the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Let's add a little twist in with this one. Keep the left hand down. Maybe placing it between the feet, maybe using a block here as well. Inhale, take the right arm to the sky. Exhale, sweep that right arm down. Close the window. Bringing it to the block or between the feet. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, fold, bring it back down. Inhale, half lift at center. Exhale, keep the left hand down, bend through the left knee, take the right arm to the sky. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring that right arm down, close the window, switching into the other side. Bend the right knee, inhale, left arm to the sky, left leg straightens. Good, exhale. Close the window, bring that top arm down, find center, inhale, half lift, soft knees. Again, locate your feet in relation to the mat, exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, planting the hands. We're going to walk our way through a vinyasa here. Step back, top and back of the mat, finding our way into plank. Hands are under shoulders, knees are trying not to be locked out here, pardon me. Okay. Round the shoulders towards the ceiling. We're going to find an upward motion here, bringing the shoulders beyond the wrists as we lower down through chaturanga, coming to forward limb staff pose. Bring the tops of the feet down. Option to drop the legs here, find cobra, or up dog as you bring the legs away. Exhale, finding your way into down dog. If you're not quite to rolling over the toes yet, that's okay. Just go ahead and find which way to step through that works best for you. Find softness in the elbows, equal balance of energy here, pressing into the feet and the hands. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the gaze forward. Baby steps starting with the left foot towards the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, either feet are together or hip distance, your choice. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Interlacing fingers at the bottom. Think like a pendulum clock and sway the upper half side to side, matching your breath. Next, inhale, half lift at center. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back, finding your way through your vinyasa. Option to go straight through to down dog. Next, inhale, let's come high on the toes, or the balls of the feet. As you exhale, bend the knees, bring the gaze forward. Step right foot forward, left to follow, finding your way to the top of the mat. Either feet hip distance or together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Soft knees. What's happening in your feet? Inhale, rise up. Bring the hands overhead, gaze to follow. Maybe palms touch. Soften through the chest, broaden through the collarbones. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Take a moment here. Bring the palms forward, fingers down. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back, top of your push-up. Exhale, lower, finding your way through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, your choice. Exhale, down dog, maybe take a child's. Starting to create a little warmth in our body here as we move. Again, softness in your elbows. It's okay if the heels don't reach the ground. If you need, step those feet out a little wider. Engaging through all those 10 finger points. Let's inhale high on our toes. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the gaze forward. Step left foot forward, right to follow. Option for feet together or hip distance. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Soft knees, root to rise, grow tall. Reach for the ceiling, arms overhead, gaze to follow. Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Exhale, hands down through heart center, Anjali Mudra. Option to connect body and mind. Tap the thumbs to the heart. Inhale, reach, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Checking in with those feet. Take your time. Don't need to rush through those movements. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step back. Top of your push-up plank. Scoot forward. Exhale, lower down through chaturanga. Tops of the feet find their way down to the bottom of the mat. Inhale, press up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Hips towards the back. Heels reaching for the mat. Softness in the elbows. Locate what's happening in the shoulders. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, roll the feet back down. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, roll the feet back down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring it towards the nose. Look to between your hands. Step it through. Drop the back foot, the heel down. Inhale, rise. Finding warrior one. If you need heel toeing for a wider stance, start to press through that back foot. Soften through the collarbone. Exhale. Humble your warrior. Bring the torso towards the front leg. Drop the crown to the inside of that knee. Check in with the feet. What's happening in your legs? Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, humble warrior. Find the bow. Keep a softness in the shoulders. Let the neck be gentle. Inhale, warrior one. Gentle neck leads to a gentle chest. Exhale, warrior one. Pardon me, humble warrior. Beauty. Plant the hands. Pivot the back foot. Step back. Top of your plank. Option to move straight to down dog or scoot forward. Lower through vinyasa. Meeting in down dog. If you need a moment, take it. Child's pose always available to you. Engaging through all 10 finger points. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, driving it in towards the nose. Look between the hands, step. Pivot back foot, drop that heel down, slight angle to that back foot. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, humble warrior, take the bow. Inhale, warrior one, arms up. Exhale, humble your warrior. Torso towards the leg, head to the inside of the knee, fingers back. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Find equal balance through the energy, front and back of the mat. Exhale, humble warrior. Last rise, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, humble warrior. Plant the hands, step back, top of plank. Option to flow through vinyasa or find your way down dog. You need to take a moment in child's pose. If you're still okay to flow, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Look to where you step, plant the foot. Drop the back heel down, coming back into warrior one stance. Inhale, rise. Soft shoulders. Exhale, humble your warrior. Take the arms back, fingers towards the back wall. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, humble warrior. Locate what's happening with your mat and the feet. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, humble bow. Last round, inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, humble warrior. Take the bow. Plant your hands. Pivot the back foot, pivot the front foot. Moving into lizard. Bring the knee down. Keep the left hand where it is. Inhale, right arm reaches for the front of the room, up and over. Take it back. Inhale, towards the ceiling, towards the front of the room. Maybe it taps down. Take as much time as you need for this motion. Inhale, arm reaches up. And towards the back. Full breath cycle as it comes back to the front. What's happening on the outward breath? What's happening on the inward breath? Beauty, last round as we bring it back through to the front. Heel toe that foot back towards center. Moving into Anjaneyasana. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, cactus. This time, inhale. Round the arms, bringing forearm to forearm. Exhale. Press the chest forward, shoulder blade to shoulder blade. Inhale, round. Forearm to forearm. Exhale, open. Shoulder blade to shoulder blade. Last one, inhale, round. What are your feet doing? Exhale, open. Bring the hands down. Plant the hands, curl the back toes, step back. Vinyasa or down dog. Option for a child's pose. If you're ready to keep moving, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg lifts. Three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Look to where you're stepping. Plant the foot. Drop that back foot, warrior one foundation. Heel slightly in towards center, toes out. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, humble. Locate your feet. What's happening in your body as you look to feel the stabilizing muscles. Inhale, rise. Exhale, humble. Inhale, rise. Exhale, humble. Last round here, inhale, rise. Press equally through the back foot as you are through the front. Exhale, humble. Plant the hands, heel, that front foot over to the side. Coming into lizard. Bring that knee down. Press through the top of the foot. Keep the right hand where it is. We're taking that left arm forward. Inhale, up. Full breath cycle here. Exhale, we find our way towards the back of the mat. Okay, engage. Find the intentions of your energy line, the intentions of your body. Inhale, up. Exhale as it comes forward. Maybe it taps down. Inhale, up. Exhale as it finds the back. Inhale, up. And then check in with that front shoulder. What's it doing while we're finding this motion, this movement within our body? Last time around. Beauty. Heel toeing that foot towards center. Finding our way into Anjaneyasana, low crescent lunge version. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, round through the back body. Bring forearm to forearm, elbows to touch. Exhale, open. Shoulder blade to shoulder blade, pressing the chest forward. Inhale, round. Forearm to forearm. Exhale, press the chest forward. Shoulder blade to shoulder blade. Inhale, round. Exhale, open. Bring the hands down outside of the front foot. Press into the ground, curl the back toes, step back. Top of plank. Option to go straight to down dog or flow through vinyasa. Option for a child's pose or straight back to down dog. Engaging through all 10 finger points, checking in with the feet here. What's happening in your shoulders? What's happening in the neck? Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, roll down through the feet. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, roll down through the feet. Inhale, right leg lifts. Start to stack the hips here, maybe bending into that knee. Exhale, drive the knee towards the nose. Step the foot forward. Drop the back foot. Option to heel toe the feet a little wider. Looking to find our way into a warrior two foundation with the feet. And again, this might be dependent on your body as to where you take that foot. Know that it does not have to be parallel to the back of the mat. Inhale, rise up. And find your way. So again, you can come up through a warrior one if that's comfortable for you. Or you can find your way another way. Take a moment when you're here and assess what's going on in your body. Pressing hard through the outside edge of that back foot, maybe towards that heel. Option to even keep that big toe lifted if you need, if that feels good for you. Checking in with this front leg. It doesn't have to come parallel, that's fine. We can still be here, and that's still coming into our warrior two. Okay, so I want to be able to see my big toe. That's my main thing when I look down. Hello. I can see it. I'm okay. I'm happy.
Do I feel stable here? Like I can hold myself here. From here, chest should come to face that side wall. We're creating that twist within the upper body, not the lower body. My hips are going to be pointing continuously this way. Even with my chest this way, I should be feeling something here. Bring the arms out, relax the shoulders. Little mini breakdown within the flow here. If I still got your attention, let's go ahead. Take those arms up, okay, palms to the sky. Straighten through the front leg. Bring the right arm up, left arm back, reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior two. If I still got you, equal energy through both feet here. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten through the front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Last round here. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior two. Bring both hands down, frame the front foot, pivot onto the balls of the back. Step back. Option to go straight to down dog or find your way through Vinyasa. Joining in down dog when you're ready. If you need, take a child's pose. Soft elbows as we find the left leg to lift here. Option to stack the hips. Exhale, drive the knee towards the nose. Look to where you're stepping, plant the foot. Drop that heel in. Finding our way through our Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 foundation with the feet. Again, if you need, heel toe those feet a little wider. Once you feel stable and grounded through the feet, through the legs, up. Rise. Find your way, Warrior 2. Checking in, do that little mini breakdown. Soften. And then we find our flow. Palms to the sky. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten through the front leg. Left arm up, right arm back. Exhale, warrior two, bend into the front leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten through the front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Mindful that the knee is not popping over so you can't see that big toe. Last round here. Reverse triangle. Left arm up, right arm back, straighten through the front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Bring both hands down, frame the front foot, pivot onto the balls of the back foot, step back, plank, option to move straight to down dog, or find your way through Vinyasa. Soft elbows here, fully engaged through the hands. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Step right foot forward, left to follow, making your way to the top of the mat. Option for feet together or hip distance. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, making your way into chair. Start to reach the arms up. Bend the knees. Scoot back with the hips. Locate the heels. Toes will be light. Try to keep them still down on the ground. Broaden the collarbones. Bring hands to heart center. Inhale, stand. Exhale, Tadasana, palms facing forward. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute, reach. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back. Top of Chaturanga, top of your push-up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come high on the toes. Exhale, feet coming back down towards the mat. Inhale, bring the gaze forward. Exhale, start to walk the hands back. Finding the feet. Coming to a ragdoll, forward fold. Soft knees. Big bend in the knees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe the feet a little wider. Coming into Malasana, low yogi squat. Heels will be in, toes will be pointed out, can be wider than the hips here. Bring the hands out in front. We're coming into a variation here, rounding through the back body. Drop the chin to the chest. Locate your feet. Start to press the triceps into the inside of the legs.
shining the chest forward, bringing the gaze slightly up towards the fingertips. Exhale, round and soften, dropping chin to chest. Inhale, engaging, pressing the triceps into the inside of the legs, maybe taking those elbows a little wider, bringing the gaze towards the top of the mat. Engage the chest, locate the feet. Exhale, round, soften. Maybe walking those fingertips forward, dropping the chin to the chest. Bring the hands back in line, bending the elbows in towards the body. Flush through the hips, bringing the lower half towards the sky. Forward fold as you bring the toes forward. Soft knees. Inhale, half lift. Slightly wide-legged forward fold, half lift. Exhale to fold into it. Grab opposite elbow. Release the hands back down. Walk yourself back down to the mat, hands and knees, tabletop position, tops of the feet down, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Locate the shoulders, the back body, the neck, gazing between the hands. Start to press the tops of the feet into the mat. Left hand engaging with the mat. Inhale, right arm up and open. And again, as far as you need to open. Exhale through and under as we come back into that thread the needle. Shoulder down. Option to keep the left arm where it is or walk it forward. Also option to bring this hand to the back body. Press through the tops of the feet. And starting to unwind back to neutral. Press through the left hand. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, back to neutral. Same thing, other side. Inhale, left sweeps open. Exhale through and under. Shoulder under shoulder. Option to walk that right arm forward. Remember to press through the tops of the feet here. Option maybe right arm to the back body. Good, bringing that top arm back to neutral. Press through the right hand. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it back down. Finding neutral back body here. Same idea as what we had at the start. We're going to locate the hands, locate the tops of the feet. Then I want you to start to drop the chest towards the mat. Soften through the elbows. Feel the retraction happening in the back body. And then I want you to walk the arms forward so that the elbows come down under the shoulders. Forearms parallel. Keep pressing through the tops of the feet. Keep pressing the chest towards the mat. Exhale, round. Drop the chin towards the chest. Gazing between the knees. Inhale, retract, shining the chest between the arms, maybe bringing the gaze towards the thumbs or between the fingers, between the hands. Exhale, round, protract. Good, last round here. Inhale, retraction, bringing the gaze maybe forward towards the top of the mat. Shine the chest down. Good, exhale, round. Press the ground away. Locate the hands. Press into the hands. Find your way back up as if you were going into your down dog. Inhale, high on our toes. Exhale towards the feet. Bring the gaze forward. Once more, high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Step left foot forward, right to follow. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Think really small here, really, really small. And start to shrink yourself down. Letting the hips become heavy if you need. Step the feet out wider to support this journey downwards. Inviting the sits bones to find their way back towards the mat. 3, 2, 1. Touching down, bringing the feet out in front. Option for the soles of the feet to stay tapped down here or shine the toes up. Grab behind the thighs. Proud chest as we roll forward. Coming into Navasana, option here. Maybe lifting the heels away. Shins parallel, calves parallel. Maybe fingers away. Good, one more. And exhale to lower. Finding your way down to the back body now. Walk the feet in. Bend the knees. Run the arms along the sides of the body. Grip the edge of your mat. We're coming into a variation of bridge pose here. Locate the feet. Locate the shoulders under the back body. Keep the gaze towards the ceiling or running towards your torso, chin tucked. Start to press through the feet. Locate the big toe mounds. Shine the hips towards the ceiling. What's happening in your body as you find this lift? Good, one more. Option to stay where you are, gripping. Option 2 is to heel toe those feet all the way together. Option 3, bring those hands to interlace under the back body, pulling the hands down towards your mat. Keep pressing. Last breath here, shine those hips. Exhale, release through the hands if you took the bind, maybe grabbing onto the edge of your mat, slowly lower down. Bring the legs in towards the belly, give yourself a little hug, little squeeze. Option to rock and roll side to side. Bring the left leg down, plant the foot, reach for the right foot, either the ankle, the shin, the thigh, big toe, use a strap. Okay, coming into a half happy baby. Option to keep this foot planted, knee bent, or extend it long. Locate the shoulders towards the mat. Then start to invite that leg to open outside of the torso, outside of the ribs. Pull the knee, the thigh towards the mat. Actively press the foot towards the ceiling as if you were stepping on the ceiling. Again, find and locate the shoulder towards the mat. And then slowly starting to release that leg back through to a more neutral setting, shin towards a more parallel positioning with the ceiling. Relax the left leg long. Guide the right leg across the body. Twist. Option for gaze to stay neutral, to flow with the leg, or take it over the opposite shoulder. Starting to unwind. Go ahead, bring it back through to center. Give yourself one more little hug, little squeeze here. And then extend that leg for the ceiling. Flex the foot. Rotate the ankle to the right. And to the left. Before bringing that leg back down with control. Plant the sole of the right foot down, bend the knee. Start to lift through the left leg, driving that knee in towards the chest, coming in for a half happy baby, maybe reaching for the big toe, the ankle, maybe outside of the foot, using your strap, wherever you need to be today. Starting to pull that leg outside of the torso, outside the ribs, and down towards your mat. Option to keep the right leg where it is, or extend it long. Again, finding some active engagement here as we pull that leg down towards the ground, but still actively engaging the foot towards the ceiling as if we were stepping on the ground. Locate the shoulder and the mat. And then start to release that leg back through to a more neutral area, bringing the shin parallel to the ceiling, guiding that leg across the body as we come into a supine twist. Again, being gentle with the needs of your body today. Locate the shoulder, maybe taking the gaze over the opposite shoulder, maybe keeping it neutral or flowing with the knee. Any other variations are also welcome. And starting to unwind, come back through to center. Let's hug this leg in one more time. And then extend the leg towards the ceiling, rotating the ankle first to the left. And then to the right. And you might point, flex those toes. And then we're lowering with control. From here, we're going to be setting ourselves up for our final rest. So if there's anything else that you would like to do today in your body, feel free. But we're going to be starting maybe with a little bit of toe tapping. So walk your legs in close enough, or add a prop, maybe a bolster under the legs, so that you can, when you're rotating your legs, and you can take a peek at the video here before coming down, when you roll the legs, you're tapping the big toe mounts together. Option to bring the right hand to the belly, left hand to the heart, soften the shoulder blades under the back body, close the eyes here. Let's take a nice big inhale in. And exhale through the mouth. Keep tapping those big toe mounds. Tap, tap, tap. Rolling and tapping, tapping and rolling. Tap, tap, tap. And then just maybe checking in with your breath. The muscles around the face. Still moving those legs. Maybe closing the eyes. Locating other sounds in the area of the room around you or outside of the room. And starting to become aware of your body in relation to the mat. We're just going to start to slow down that tapping. Just start to make fists with the hands. Still tapping the feet here. Exhale, release the hands. Keep tapping the toes. Seeing if you can go even slower now. Next inhale, let's make one more fist with the hands. Exhale, relax. Start to extend the legs towards the corners of your mat. Extend the arms out, the sides of the body, maybe palm up or palm down, depending on your needs today. Just going to where your body wants to move. Your next inhale, I want you to extend all the limbs actively away from the torso, away from center, maybe engaging through the muscles. Exhale, soften. Next inhale, maybe clenching through the jaw. And exhale, soften. Next inhale, clenching through the shoulders, the chest, the back body, the torso, the glutes, the pelvic region. Exhale, soften. Next inhale, clenching the feet, the toes, the hands, the arms, the legs, all the extremities. Exhale, soften. Start to roll the crown a little side to side. Take a nice sweet inhale in. And open the mouth. If there's anything else that you need to add for your final rest, maybe blocks or a bolster under the feet or under the crown or a blanket, please feel free to do so. Relax the jaw. Release any urge to control. And just allow yourself to find where your awareness sits. you'd like, you can stay a little longer. But if it's time to rejoin the world around, we're starting to find some movement in the fingers and the toes. Maybe extending the arms along, finding that full body stretch. Inhale. Exhale to soften. Maybe rolling over to one side, taking fetal position, using the arm or a block or a bolster as a pillow. Bring the legs in nice and close. Closing the eyes, gather up any seeds of support that you fostered throughout your practice today to carry with you throughout the week ahead, the day. Feel free to share them with those around you. When you're ready, inhale, find your way up into a seat. We'll bring the hands to rest on the lap. Humble through the chin. Option to close the eyes or soften the gaze. Let's take a nice sweet inhale in. And open the mouth. Thank you so much for coming to play today. I hope it was everything you wanted and all of what you needed. As always, please remember to eat something super, super yummy. Today's something super, super yummy. It's going to be some pasta. Pasta of any kind. Thank you.